Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay.
Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
Risacher, no good. We played just over a minute here in the first. Now Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
The three from Risacher. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Indiana on offense. It's a three-point game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. And I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. And putting his athletic ability to work. I mean, Mathurin comes in hot on the drive and lifts off for the slam.
White, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Siakam, that's good.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Nembhard. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Markkanen for three. Counted from distance. Markkanen's got 7 points.
And I want to see Markkanen continue to shoot from deep because he's a quality sniper with impressive range. They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's White. Pass to Lively. Markkanen for three. And he can't get that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Shot's good by Mathurin.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Mathurin. He has 6. And there's the rejection.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
Back to White. down low. Intercepted. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on White.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
And he gets the bucket. Risache's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Heat making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
1:20 left in the first quarter of the game. It's stolen away. Here's Ellis. Pass to Risache. Shoots over Shepard. Here's Murray. Here's Risache. And here's Shepard for 3. Rebound Miami.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Risache. No good with a jumper from the wing.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Walker. The rebound by Murray.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Risache. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Pacers out in front, up 3.
17. The Heat, 14.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Shoots over Mathurin. Markkanen misses. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 3-point lead. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does. And I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Pass to Ellis. It's stolen by Halliburton. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best, driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Stolen by Siakam. Three-pointer Mathurin. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Markkanen misses. And it's Indiana's ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And right now, Mathurin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Heat trail by 13. Markkanen from long range. Yes, Markkanen from deep.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's Mathurin. That one doesn't drop. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Here's Markkanen. The teardrop. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Siakam. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists, so it's just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with the throwdown right on top of your head.
Count it. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play, but Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
Pacers leading by 10. Halliburton outside. The floater. Some solid defense from Williams. Here he goes. Pass to Markkanen. Takes a three. Indiana with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Mathurin. And he throws it down with one hand.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Markkanen sets a screen. Pass to Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Back to Markkanen. Lets it fly. And Miami again with the bucket.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Here's Halliburton. Jones grabs the board.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Markkanen outside. To the left side wing. Inside. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And it's Mathurin missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pacers leading by 8. Jones with the block. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Markkanen with it. Halliburton picks him up. Markkanen misses. And here are the Pacers now. Back to Nembhard. Right side Mathurin. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Patrick Williams.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
Well, Clark, talking about Bennedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Crafty move. And he lays it in. Mathurin's got 23 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Markkanen. And that one drops.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's Indiana earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Halliburton misses. Heat trail by 10. Looking to end this cold spell. Releases. And Risacher gets it to go. Risacher's got 7 points.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Off target from three-point range. Pacers leading by 8. Out on his own on the break. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Pass to Okongwu. Over Mathurin. Back to White. To the inside. Risacher. 6 to shoot. From the elbow. And he hits the jump shot. 9 points in the game.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Miami making a switch here. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Halliburton surveys the floor. Pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got his second basket.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Outside White. Here's Risacher. The 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Now here's Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Nembhard. Parries it from 3. Nembhard's got 5.
And it comes off a good pass. Clearly Mathurin has been well coached on when to give it up.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
That one goes in. Mathurin's got 25 points in the game.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Pass to Okongwu. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Turner with it. Puts it up from 15. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Risacher. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That one on Nembhard.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
That was your Pacers high school.
Outside Walker. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Team foul. Ellis.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Team foul.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Pass to Ellis. Takes it inside. Blocked. They get it back. Now here's Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rizachet. Indiana with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Walker. Lays it up and banks it in. Walker's got his first basket.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Here's Rizachet. The rebound by Shepard. Pacers leading by 8. To the wing, right side. Lets the three fly. They get it back. Second chance shot. Murray brings the double. Count it.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
And it's good for 2.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Outside Walker. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
The 3 from Rizachet. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Pacers out in front.
45.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Ellis. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Heat.
Good on both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And here's Halliburton. On the wing, Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. On the wing, Mathurin. Launches a 3. Lively grabs a miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Rizachet. Fires for 3. Tries again. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The glass is where Lively should be feasting, eating all day. His size and bounce give him a real advantage.
Outside Mathurin. Shoots. And it's Miami with a rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for him.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Pass to Rizache. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rizache. And Erik Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. To hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Erik Spoelstra said to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Ellis. To tie it up. Pass to Rizache. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Miami making a switch here. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on White.
They're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Siakam hits them both. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Heat. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Rizache. Can't hit from in close. Indiana leading by 5. Halliburton for 3. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Picked up by Okongwu. Pass to Rizache. Top of the key. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Rizache's got 4 points now in the quarter. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And here's Indiana now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Turner. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Markkanen. Indiana with a rebound. Down low. Here's Turner. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Here's White. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Outstanding play by White that time. He just took off and got up and down in a heartbeat.
Halliburton on the attack. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Nembhard. And here's Siakam for three. Knocks down the triple. And now it's a 12-point Indiana lead.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 14-4 run. And it's Mathurin missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Siakam outside. No good with the triple. Heat trail by 10. The three from Rizachet. Second chance effort. And Okongwu with the lay-in.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Siakam outside. Pass to Mathurin. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. And it's Miami with a rebound.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep. Siakam missing again. From deep three-point land. Missed it. So Indiana wins it.